Lift a window on a Deutsche New Year's Eve and thou'll potential face the crouton, this identical order as recent year. This identical order as each year. It comes of a 15-min, dark and white sitcom thumbnail, in British in a UK throw, but shot in Hamburg in 1962. It's named Lunch for A, and it's been shown on Deutsche TV networks each New Year's Eve for many decades. Fair as the Tsarina's speaking goes in a UK Yuletide date, so Lunch for One goes in Deutsche New Year's threshold. As night waterfall, human beings circle their televisions. One day once again, the titles coil, to the audio of a sugary fiddle, on a tender, known stage. A lunch chamber, the spreadsheet set gracefully for 4 persons, candelabra illuminated, a tigress skin rug distribution above the slab story. Come a steward, James, and later 90-year-old Mississippi Sophie. She's rather neglected how the friends she's guessed to the yearly date of birth lunch include all length with dead. So it waterfall to James to pursue this identical order as each year, serving the supposed guests, and potable, on their name, to Miss Sophie's public health, above and above once again, in funny results. Lunch for One has been so famous, for so length, how its British catchphrase, this identical order as each year, has been an inherent portion of the Deutsche tongue. You see it in paper headlines, listen it in talk and in policy discussion. On New Year's threshold, it's the old lang sign of the whole nation. Yet the 1963 Deutsche TV record has never been speak in the UK. Before the year, Sky Arts will speak the sketch to a UK auditorium for the at first period on New Year's threshold. Else ferociously Deutsche heritage the period of year is the loving of a shivering fire. Family as youthful as 3 coupling boxes of matches at nursery school and assist to lighting candles on black winter mornings. And a famous sip at New Year is Feiertsangenbowl, flame toddy, done by predominating a cup of mulled vine in a Rome-soaked sugar loaf, later installation flame to the mini. As stroke of midnight approaches, human beings mob external transport salute, hundreds of thousands of them. As the time strikes, cities, towns, and villages spew in invigorating, horrifying mess. Missile strike zoom lens of ale glass container detained in stretched hands, firecrackers are thrown of balconies in simmering gateway under. Germans expend at low euro 100 meter, pound 90 meter, dollar 114 meter, a year on salute, and they're nearly all to let off on New Year's threshold, the just period, while it's in fact legislative do so out of permit of the Regional Police Force Division. Dong T though believe of hard to get downward yours road following stroke of midnight except readily to cunning via a thunderous, marmalade-packed chaos of uninterrupted blast, sharp fume and blinding bow flames. The formal reason of largest severe injuries is inexpensive, illicit salute, packed in top blasting, combination in a lethally brief detonator. But the just formal security warnings on New Year's Eve tend to anxiety hazardous levels of air contamination. It shows up obviously on Sputnik images, Germany a dirty on the ball shrouded in heavy swirls of foggy, instant fireworks smog. Germany explodes about a fifth of its whole yearly penalty partial air contamination in the ambience in fair one overnight. Recent year, person masks were informed. Berlin is a town of about 3.5 million human beings, not consisting the thousands of tourists who bulk up the side, and down there's no issue of the fireworks throwing heritage upcoming to and late. Following a thunderous several hours of fume and dazzle chaos, New Year's Day normally dawns on a nearly silent town studded in glass container, streamers and smoked paperboard, its gateway and pavements burned dark by powder. The period, love the recent, it will necessarily be this identical order as each year.